Ugh. Hobe, I'm here. We're gonna be the final in the fantasy the sevens again. I don't know how many more of Cloud's campaigns left. I know we're getting close. And I think I was in that one dungeon, that one Hojo dungeon. So probably a bunch of crazy shit's gonna have to go down in the game. I mean, like I said, I am doing Yuffie's campaign. Then I'm taking a break from RPGs for a little bit. Anyway, let me turn this off, turn this on, pull this down, and then call the boy singular, because Sabo's dead. They got him. Don't worry. Hello.
Hello.
I was just saying that Sabo is dead. They got him.
Shouldn't try to rob that bank.
Yeah. Especially not under the guise of robbing banks. Like, what were you thinking, man?
Especially not in blackface.
How you doing?
I'm alright. I mean, I'm not alright because next door's been having like work done, so I've had like just drills in my. I've had just non-stop drills and hammering for like 3 days straight, and I want to kill someone.
Fun! Oh, hi, Hojo. I forgot this is where we were. Like, right at the entrance of a fight.
Speaking of people I want to kill.
And Barrett also wants to kill him. And he's right.
A lot of people want to kill him.
And they're right.
But yeah, otherwise it's been like...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I mean, it's your stream, you go ahead.
Oh, no, it was going to be a different tangent.
Oh, I mean, it was also going to be another tangent, so... Checkmate, atheist.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you go ahead, it's fine. Because
I was just saying, otherwise it's been pretty slow. It's been a pretty slow week. I've just been grinding through Super Robot Wars Y because, you know, it's a long game, and...
Yeah. I've been playing it kind of slow purposefully because of the DLC. So, like, I haven't played it... So I'm still pretty early into the game.
Yeah, I won't talk too much about it, just for that reason that I'm definitely ahead of you.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of do what I do with 30, which is just how I work on the basis of DLC will be either like a post-game treat or will be for the second playthrough, the much rumored second playthrough where I can have a get a robo in 30, which could actually change form because Shin Dragon couldn't.
Yeah. Shin Dragon was not fun.
It was fine. I think I kind of get it because it's like at that point Shin Getter had been in like 5 games straight with like no changes. Like I think the only difference was V giving access to like Shin Dragon, the Armageddon version.
Fair, but I just
so
I think I just do not really care for that getter specifically.
I can understand for like I think it's also in T, but for like T and 30 being like, you know what, let's do something that's not just Shin Getter. Because at that point Arc wasn't out yet. I do wonder if they'll ever continue Arc. Because obviously like Arc itself, Arc the manga was never finished.
Yeah, because Ken passed away.
Yeah. So I do, but at the same token, it's like Getter Robo's also in that weird sort of thing where even though like Ishikawa obviously had like a lot of influence with it, like it was also like the studio that had a lot of sway on it as well.
Yeah.
Like it's much more of like a joint thing, whereas like Mazinger is like a Go Nagai thing through and through. Except all the parts that he didn't really invent, but he just reincorporated, like Mazin Kaiser.
I think, yeah, because Mazin Kaiser, I think did he make the design for it, and that was about it?
So yeah, so the story goes is that when they were doing, I forget which Super Robot Wars it was, but they wanted an upgrade for Mazinger because obviously like Getter Robo gets replaced with gets upgraded with Getter Robo G, and like every other like Super Robot has like a mid-season upgrade but Mazinger came out before that was a thing.
Yeah.
They really wanted something for Mazinger to have, so you don't just run it because you like Mazinger. And so he came up with the design, and the original idea was it was Mazinger pelted by Geta rays.
Yeah, I do remember the
Going
Getter Rays were the original lore for it.
And going the guy liked it so much he okayed like 3 different versions of Mazinkaiser.
The OVA, SKL, and probably another one I'm forgetting.
There's like 2. Well, there's like 2 OVAs and also and then Skull.
What was that thing?
Where's Hojo?
Oh yeah, I thought there was a second OVA.
Yeah, so there's the first one, which is mostly just the fight with which is mostly just Mazinkaiser and then like Baron Ashura and Doctor Hell hybrid thing, and then the other one is the Great General of Darkness.
Yeah, I don't think I saw Great General of Darkness. I should fix that problem at some point.
Well, Great General of Darkness does have the Mazinken-san theme, which is probably one of the best themes that Mazinger's had.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that at some point. Then again, it also gives me an excuse to rewatch the original OVA too, since I haven't seen that in many years.
Yeah.
So I might just do them both. Fuck it.
Well, not right. And then there's Skull, which is fine. I don't know.
It was interesting.
Skull
I think
is
the mech
fine
is
to
cool,
exist.
but otherwise I think it's just okay.
I think it's fine. I think the problem is it just feels like a lot like we want to do Get a Robo Armageddon, which a lot of series kind of feel like that in some respects.
Yeah.
But, because, I mean, I think there's 2 obvious examples are Kotetsu Shinji and Gurren Lagann are both like, hey, Get a Robo Armageddon's really fucking sick, why don't we do that? But I do think the difference with Shinji is it going more out of its way to be a reimagining of the original. Shingeta is weird because or Armageddon exists in its own little pocket. Because there's the loose there's a whole bunch of different Getter continuities, obviously, but I always feel like Armageddon is special in where it just sits as this pseudo, not quite sequel to the original series, but also a sequel.
Yeah.
You could in theory replace all of the Dinosaur Empire with the Invaders, and you would have more, and it would more or less be exactly what what Armageddon's prequel series would be.
Yeah, pretty much.
But that's not the case because no dinosaurs. So, and yeah, Shinji is in the same vein where it's as technically as a sequel, but also not because the characters who were definitely dead in the original Jig are just not inexplicably not dead. I'm glad that Jig is coming back and he's going to be in Y. Would have kind of like Shinji though, just because. Well, no, the reason why is because if we get Shinji, we get Stormbringer and Dead or Alive as songs, and they're fucking bangers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's the one thing is that Shinji maybe has one of the best has 2 of the best Jam Project themes of all time.
Storm is it's so fucking good.
Stormbringer is in the kids' terms is an aura farming song.
It is.
And Dead or Alive is maybe the hypest insert theme ever.
Hell, if it's not in the game, I'll just put it in myself.
Well, it won't be with the classic Jig, it'll be the Jig theme, which is, fine, but, I mean, Stormbringer, though.
I'll just put it in there, fuck it. I'll do it myself.
I'll do it. Oh no, where's Purple Dan edit?
What was it,
But...
I have gone incredibly, for stuff that I care about and why, for adding songs, I've gone incredibly autistic.
I mean...
I already have ready all of the individual image songs for each one of the Shuffle members. Allenby's got hers. Since Rain didn't really have one that worked, I just gave her Flying in the Sky.
I mean, I think what's kind of interesting is that, while it's clearly the case for a lot of anime, I always feel like music and mecha is a very special combination, even amongst like anime in general.
Yeah. I gave the...
Because aside from a lot of...
Oh, sorry.
You do your point, and then I'll do mine, because it
I
might
was
turn
just
into
gonna
a
say,
bit more of a discussion.
so I like, the main, like, Forte's theme, the girl, but I was like, you know what, she needs a theme with lyrics, so I gave her, Get Free from one of the Macross fucking, PS1 video games.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've got that. I like that song. But yeah, I think in comparison to a lot of genres, like music and mecha go hand in hand, and not even just because of like the obvious Macross connection,
If we want to get in, we'll need to
but
go
like
all the
in
way
a lot
back.
of ways, like the theme songs are almost like characters in of themselves, right? Because a lot of it is like explaining, telling you the robot and its special abilities.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just something about that like element of like of theme songs being like just pure hype. Like, you know, as much as personal bias aside, like Gal Gadot's theme is fucking hype.
I mean,
They're like-
hell, the fucking Strike Laser Claw theme is so cool. Like, you listen to this, like, you can practically hear the fucking, like, sounds of the claws scraping against the ground as he's running when you listen to the song.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's even been the case where great themes can come from bad shows.
Yeah, if I was
Like,
trying to think about it, I'd probably pinpoint one.
I think Gurren Lagan's the obvious answer, for me at least.
You know,
Okay,
I'm gonna
not a bad show.
You know, I'm
but
gonna say
I think
something
Gurren Lagann
maybe
has-
controversial. I do not care for Fight the Power that much. I really don't.
I wasn't even specifically talking about that one, but I mean, like, Sora Hero Days is a really good theme.
Ah.
Like, the Roro Fight the Power like, as the base one is fine, but then Libera Me from Hell, which is like the end theme, is a much better rendition.
Oh yeah, it is a better one.
So like, yeah, even like shows that aren't necessarily great can have like great bits of can have great music, which I think goes into a lot of why these things can stand out. I mean, hell, if I just say the word heat, you're already like hearing that and you're tuning your head.
Oh yeah, it's literally my ringtone.
Yeah. See, I can't do that because then
It's the Super Robot Wars version, so there's no lyrics, so it just sounds like guitar music.
Oh no, it's not that. It's for me. I can't put songs I like as my ringtone because every time I hear my phone ring, it's usually dreading it, and I don't like this. I have negative association with songs I like.
Which reminds me, actually, after stream, I gotta pick up my car. I got the alternator replaced.
Happens.
But, yeah. But, I mean, I did the diagnostics myself, so, like, I saved on that and also haven't put the new Serpentine belt in, because mine as well if I'm doing the one, you know?
You there?
Yeah.
Red fell to your level.
But,
I mean, there's a good example of it.
But that'll be something I'll probably do after stream and after I feed the cats.
That's also something that's like, you know, music making the mecha. I mean, Mega Sex LR.
Yeah. It also has some really fucking good tracks.
But, you know, chicks dig giant robots.
It's true, they do.
And hey, since it was including Super Robot Wars, Cowboy Bebop.
True.
It counts. Yeah, it's just kind of interesting because I can't think because like other anime have like obviously like theme songs are not a uniquely mecha thing, and some theme songs have been like incredibly popular that aren't at all mecha related. Some even by Jam Project. But I do think there's something special about a mecha theme song. Like, man, there are some shows where I'm like, I probably won't rewatch the show, or at least not for a while, but I'll listen to like the theme song like 10,000 times. Like,
yeah.
I'd listen to the God and Our theme like every day.
Not mecha, but like I fucking hate Melancholy Haru Suzumiya, but I fucking love God Knows.
Yeah,
It's a good track.
Yeah, sometimes bad shows get the good tracks.
But yeah, otherwise I fucking hate that show. It was one of the two shows that for a little bit made me think, oh, I guess I just hate I guess I just grew out anime. I guess it was the double whammy of it was a triple whammy. There wasn't really anything at the time that was coming out that I was interested in, and there was a lot of those kind of slice of life shows coming out, and it and Lucky Star dropped at the same time, and I couldn't stand either of them.
Hmm.
We need to get to Red first.
Oh, I went the
I
wrong way.
haven't seen either one.
But, wait, how do I get to... Okay, that's where I go. Well, I better heal up first, because we're both fucked up. But, yeah, so, like, I will say that song is really good. It's the one I can think of, off the top of my head. Where it's a show that I just don't like, but hey, this got a good track. Oh, I put, like, clown music in for the Code Geass characters, because I don't fucking like them.
Yeah, makes sense.
I am fucking dying, Squirtle. I'm in immense pain. I'm getting air juggled by this fucker. I died before Tifa could heal herself. This sucks. Oh, it's. I think it might be over.
He's a look, it's a Final Fantasy character fighting game. He's got juggles.
Back to good now.
I actually know Clyde. I don't actually know if Noctis and Clyde had juggles.
Oh my god.
Go on.
I was really hoping it wouldn't be Tifa that would get knocked out first, because this is way hard to do with these two spinning bastards with Aerith. Okay, let me try to get her up now.
You'll feel
Wake up!
better in a
Get up. Get up. You're the only one I can talk to.
Okay, one of them is down, and now I can have Tifa real quick just heal herself with a potion.
Still in.
This time without exploding. Pirouette this, you fucking asshole! God, these guys are annoying.
That's
And I
okay.
gotta
Good
heal
to
myself
win.
more. Okay, good. Don't die, Red. It'd be really rude of you to do that.
Live, you dumb animal.
Sorry for the wait. Now, let's get this over with.
Okay. Okay, overpower. Also, I did play the Sonic Racing open beta. It was really good.
Good.
The little criticism I have are stuff like, mainly stuff like, man, I wish this mechanic worked like how it did in Transformed. Like, you know, in Transformed, the tricks had a fail chance where if you did them when you shouldn't be doing one, you could like spin out and get slowed down and shit.
Yeah.
This game, they only let you do tricks when you can do them, so there is no like risk to them anymore, and I kind of miss that risk. Also, you can't do the thing where you can do like a last-second dash to avoid any homing ability.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like one of my favorite things in Transformed.
Let's finish this.
But and while it feels more chaotic than Transformed, it doesn't feel as like
Nice one.
anti-skill based as like Mario Kart does.
Have Cloud
It's still in the debate. We've got plenty of time to fuck it up.
They just found the
It's true.
entrance to the fourth
Also, one of the crazier things to me is I learned later that apparently it's an Unreal 5 game, and it doesn't run like ass, and it's only not going to be 9 gigabytes on launch, apparently.
Let's
If this... So the beta was 6 gigabytes with most of the content. Now, it does say that, like, you know, the specs may vary, you know, when release happens, but it is interesting that the beta was only 6 gigs. It runs on potatoes. Like a potato PC can run it. And now I'm just wondering why the fuck is it Sega does it one time and they can figure out how to optimize it, this fucking engine, but nobody else can. What the fuck? All right, everybody's not Sega. Let's just turn all the settings on to max. No thought. Like what the fuck? What the hell? Because it wasn't made in the Hedgehog engine, which I was surprised by, because they usually just make everything in the Hedgehog engine. Like how Capcom makes everything in the Re engine.
I mean, I can understand it with the re-engine.
Off I go.
That thing looked expensive to make with how good some of it looked.
I will say some games are questionable in their optimization when they release, but not too bad, and usually they get fixed up after a couple of patches. But that could
I mean, I
also
think
be
it's
just
obvious.
development cycle issues.
Yeah, probably because like the first game to release with the re-engine was RE2, and that game looked great.
Yeah.
And DMC5 was built off of it, and that ran perfect. So
Yeah.
This one bit.
it clearly must be like a developer optimization thing than the engine.
Probably. I'll tell you one thing, Dragon's Dogma 2 was unoptimized as fuck.
Hmm.
I've heard mixed things about the latest Monster Hunter in terms of its optimization.
Yeah. I mean, I think Monster Hunter's obviously. I think Monster Hunter is in the similar position as like Resident Evil 3 remake was, where it's just like clearly, you know, they have very tight scheduling. Because we have to have like at least one Monster Hunter a year at what it feels like.
Otherwise, the Monster Hunter fans will claim that they're starving. This isn't even a joke. There was like one like Capcom thing where they didn't have Monster Hunter news for like a second, and they were like, "Oh my god, oh god, we're dying. Where's our content?" I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
No surprises there.
Meanwhile, me over here waiting for Breath of Fire news.
The skeleton meme.
Yeah.
It's like in the fucking water. It's like Mega Man, Beautiful Joe, and then the skeleton is Breath of Fire. Yeah, like
Oh,
where
Beautiful
the
Joe's
kid's
like-
drowning.
Yeah, I know the meme you mean. I think Beautiful Joe's also a skeleton.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go give the
I mean, he's got
I
a
think
slightly
there's more
more a
chance-
chance with now.
There's
than he
more
did
of a chance
before.
now that Kamiya is quote unquote back, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll see. Because
Elevator on our side.
I don't know. Obviously, it'll depend on how Okami 2 does.
Oh, yeah,
Use
yeah.
it for some reason.
I know
I would
he's
like
also
it.
he also
I mean, I definitely
claims that
would
he
like-
wants to make a DMC game,
Head to the fourth.
which is gonna be interesting because he's even said like, yeah, I wouldn't have gone the direction DMC went.
Able to get in.
So I'm interested to see
No,
what he
he's-
would do with it.
I mean, we already see the direction he would have gone, which is Bayonetta.
True, which I didn't
Like,
really care for
Ben-
Bayo. To be fair,
Like, Bayonetta 1 is like effectively what DMC 2 would have been under Kamiya. Like, sure, probably wouldn't have had Witch Time, probably would have had like Devil Trigger still, but I think it would have been more of the same sort of like style of combat.
right? Well, considering it, like Witch Time was something that I didn't really like, it would probably be closer to what I would enjoy. But who knows? And that is also this is also completely metaphorical since you know there's nothing announced for a new DMC or anything like that. That was
Well,
just
you
him
won't see
saying that he'd
any-
be interested in it.
You won't see anything until at least like 6 months after. You won't hear anything until at least like 6 months after Okami 2 releases, and
And
fuck
that's
knows
probably a
when
low
that's
ball.
actually gonna come. Fuck knows when that's even gonna come out.
Two of us.
Yeah.
And by anything I mean like industry leak slash
Yeah.
loose announcements of we're working on something. But as I said, this all sort of hinges on the fact that Kamiya won't just get ass mad about something and quit halfway through.
Well, he'd never.
Yeah.
That never happens.
I would like to see him go to Beautiful Joe, if only because I would think he would definitely be using some of the ideas from the now definitely dead Project GG, the
Yeah.
Ultraman game.
Yeah, I would like to be able to see that, but you know, who knows. But speaking of things getting leaked though, there is a leak that they are developing Injustice 3, which is going to be really funny to see that thing pop its ugly head out these days.
Yeah, well.
Because we're not the only ones who are tired of fucking eat Superman but evil or slash edgy Superman anymore.
Well, I'm sure it will be a game that will come out and people will say, no, this one's good. No, unlike other NetherRealm software games, this one is good though.
This one's good.
And I'll be like, yeah, sure, buddy, I believe you.
Stop talking about how bad the animations look.
Stop talking about camping from all the way across the screen.
Stop talking about how Ed Boon has no idea how to write these fucking characters. Or write in general.
Or no, or how never obsessed about how to program a fighting game.
That too. Listen, they'll figure it out. They've only had 30 years. Give them another 30, they'll figure it out. Trust.
Yeah, they might finally get on par with Bloody Roar 1.
Ah, please. No, I can't even think of a good
Yeah.
joke, because no, that's just perfect where it is. Fuck.
No, yeah, I mean, honestly, it might even still be a bit
Bloody Roar
ambitious,
1
but
is a better game than every single Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it wasn't a dig at Bloody Roar 1, it's just,
Yeah.
like, the only dig I have against Bloody
Maybe
Roar...
they can get it on the same level as Evil Zone.
The only dig I have against Bloody Roar 1 is it's not Bloody Roar 2.
That's which is fair. That's kind of me with it. It's like, that's not Bloody Roar 2 or 3. Those are my two favorite. 3 is actually my preferred of the two, but they're both really good games.
Yeah, fair. I just remember no lifing 2 as a kid.
Oh yeah, 2 was my introduction to it as well. It's a good
And I
fucking
didn't
video
play-
game.
And I didn't play 3 or 4 until years later.
I remember renting 3 at a Blockbuster. Oh, Phase 2.
So, like, I had a demo disc of Bloody Roar 1 for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
You could only select 2 characters, which was Hugo and Alice.
That sounds about right for like demos.
Honestly, I'm
especially
gonna
back
say
then.
it. Bloody Roar 1. I'm gonna say it. Bloody Roar Light is actually insane for when it came out.
Oh yeah.
Because when you think about it, like, nowadays, modern games can barely handle, like, the idea of switching a character's model in the blink of an eye.
And that game had that for every single fucking character.
Yeah. And also it had, like, destructible environments, the ring outs. And also, like, a unique cast of characters, like, you know, the boar, like, Mitsuko the boar. Like, what fighting game has, like, you know, has a, like,
It's a shame she never came back after that one.
Yeah, but, you know, gotta have Yuriko.
I like Yuriko. I wish they were both in the game.
It wasn't a dig
Be-
at Yuriko. It wasn't a
Oh, yeah,
dig at Yuriko, but, like...
Yeah. Because like the plot of the first game was Yuriko was the one who was captured, and she's actually the main character of the first game. Her mom.
Yeah.
And then the second one, I don't even know who the protagonist is supposed to be, but essentially the plot is the mom got captured. I'm not sure who the protagonist is supposed to be in that game.
Of 2, it's Yugo.
Don't give up.
Okay, so they did go the boring route. I thought it was Yugo, but I was like, I don't remember.
Watch yourself. So
It's because, so, like, part of the whole plot is the final boss being, Gado. He wants to basically create a Magneto for Zoan.
Yeah, basically in that game he was Magneto for like a day, basically.
Well, he wants someone to do it, but he doesn't think he's up for it. So the whole point of even though like he's not actually a villain in the game, and he's the final boss because the whole point is he's trying to see who is like meant
Strong
to
enough.
take over the mantle. And canonically, it's meant to be Yugo.
Oh yeah,
Which
so
also
he's
tries
doing
to
his stuff while while the assholes also kidnap Yuriko. He had nothing to do with that.
And brainwash. Yeah, like the main villain is what's his name? Mizujima.
Bujima,
Maybe
yeah, the
indeed.
chameleon guy.
Yeah, so he's actually the main villain of like at least the second game, but he's obviously not like an intimidating final boss. So they do the whole now Gado will fight you to see if you have what it takes to be the leader. And I'm pretty sure Yugo wins that, or Yugo's meant to be canonically that guy. Pretty boring, though. I will say I think Yugo's one of the cooler like fighting game protagonists, jack of all trades.
I mean, it's boring compared to what we had before, like in that game. Like between having like the mother who turns into who's this big fucking mom lady who turns into a boar, versus him. He's cool if you look at him through other fighting game characters. It's just less cool when you look at him compared to what he came before. You know what I mean?
I'm also not even sure if you can say anyone is the main character of 1, just because it's so much more stripped back in terms of story. Because like Alice is also searching for Yuriko.
Well, I know
But she's
in the
also,
events
like,
of in
more
the
of a-
events of after ones when the mom also adopts Alice because she's an orphan.
Well, yeah, but Alice is also an adult, so it's a bit weird.
Well, no, she was an adult in the first game. There was a big time skip between 1 and 2.
Wasn't she? I thought she was 18
she
in
was-
the first game.
No, she was 18 in the second game.
Yeah.
In the first game, she's like 15, I think. She's pretty young in the first game. Because Yuriko is like 6 years old in the first game.
Just about all the data that I require.
Where she's like 16 in 2, if I recall. So there's a fairly big time gap.
I guess I'll check. Okay, so Yuriko is 9 in the first game and 14 in the second.
Okay, so I was close, but not quite.
Yeah. Alice. Okay, so Alice is 17 in the first game and 22 in the second. So.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we got it to work.
Also, Hojo's laughing maniacally. I love it when he laughs maniacally. You know what I'd like even more? To punch him in the throat.
Could this be a trap?
I wonder who even owns like Bloody Roar these days.
Don't worry. The elevator.
Probably nobody. but...
I know the answer, and it's not a fun answer. It's Konami.
Oh yes.
All right, if you say so.
Yeah.
Konami
Which is a
got
shame
all of the
because
Hudson stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's even though like Konami's like in a different spot than it was before. I think Bloody Roar is the kind of franchise they'll never look at again.
No.
No, something tells me that we aren't.
No, we can have another Metal. No, now now that Delta's come out, and I don't know anything about if Delta is any good or not, because I mean I've seen some screen grabs that make like certain scenes look pretty not great because they're missing a lot of the filters.
Yeah,
But-
the direction on it's pretty bad. They made Ocelot's like revolver flipping also look shit.
Yeah. But at least they kept.
Oh
the
man,
original voice
Aerith only
cast,
made
so-
Aerith almost made Barrett and Cloud into Jesse.
harsh.
Hey, she didn't do it on purpose, and they're fine.
Back together.
Hmm.
Past time we got out of here and made our way to the roof.
But yeah, I don't think Bloody Roar will be a franchise that's in any danger of getting revived.
But it will move only
Yeah.
at Joe's discretion.
But
We need like to have we need like fighting games to become the dominant fucking genre again
for Konami to even
before that
consider
could
it.
ever happen. Yeah. And while fighting games are in a much better position they've been in years, I don't think it's anywhere near enough of where it was, where every studio was like, yeah, I'll make a fighting game.
Yeah. I mean, and a lot of studios are apprehensive on doing 3D ones. It's actually kind of a shock that like Sega had decided to put its hat back in the ring with Virtua Fighter, because Tekken's been basically by itself for a long time now.
I think it's just because the landscape's so different. Like, you know, way back in the 90s and even like the sort of early 2000s, you know, you could just shit out a game, and even like some good ones were definitely shit out. Like, you know, people love like the JoJo fighting game, and that shit's like fucking broken fucking mess.
Sonic 3 was shat out.
Well, okay then.
I
Yeah.
love that game.
Elevator's working.
It
Yeah,
appears Hojo's
but
doing
the problem with is that nowadays there's just this much bigger expectation of like a fighting game's longevity, but also its quality.
Yeah.
So if you want to make a fighting game that's going to be anything more than just like a fucking dog shit meme game that some YouTubers will play, you need to actually go into the sort of details on like trying to balance the fucking roster and elements, and be prepared for lots of like post-release patches to fix stuff that people don't like, or
And
Great
fighting games
bad
are
play pattern.
extremely expensive to develop.
Hell's going on?
yeah.
Which is why the whole 2XKO thing is going to be interesting to me to see how this ends up.
find out soon.
Because that
Mhm.
shit's expensive, so and it's going to live or die, honestly, more so on anything else, on its monetization.
Yeah.
If I was the best. So if the monetization is too bad, because a lot of fighting games that try to go free-to-play do not live. They usually die. And I'm not counting stuff like, say, Granblue has a free-to-play version.
The president
I'm not counting that, because that's separate. but
You mean
also,
like You mean like Blaze Blue Cross Tag?
well, that one didn't have a free version either, did it?
Once we get in that elevator,
Yeah, it did.
there's
It
no
just had a
turning
much
back.
limited roster of characters. Yeah.
I didn't remember it having that. I know Dead or Alive had that too. Dead or Alive.
The elevator back there.
I think 5 had that. Was the
Take
first
us
one to do
down
that.
the central terminal.
Yeah,
Or
to be
Tyler,
fair,
I
Dead or
think.
Alive is one of those games where I'm like, yeah, it probably will make its money off just off of monetization, so they can't afford to make it free to play.
Let's go.
Well, 6 actually, they got too greedy with it and it fucked themselves over because it was too expensive and people weren't paying.
Or they go up to 2K for all the DLC?
I think so. There was also one that was only on consoles, a bit of DLC to change the character's hair color. But like you could every time you want to change their hair color, you had to open up your wallet,
Oof.
which is really silly. It wasn't even like, oh, buy DLC to change the colors on the characters. Nah. It was a one-time change, and if you wanted to change back or change something else, you had to open up that wallet again.
Yeah, it sounds like Koei.
Yeah. Also, I'm following a slime trail now. It's all over the carpet. This is gonna be a bitch to clean out.
Yeah, but he's got interns for that. And by
Yeah,
interns,
yeah.
I mean slaves.
From Wu Tai.
Yeah, probably. Oh, well, we're gonna pretend that the mass murdering psychopaths are above a little bit of slavery.
No, I'm not.
I can hear something.
Didn't think
Listen,
so.
I do the I may be this, but I'm not that thing as a joke with villains sometimes. Not as like some actual like grandstand, but usually, nah, if I'm making someone evil, I'm like, nah, we can tick every box, it's fine. They're fucking evil, it's okay.
I do think it's ambitious for the Joker of all people to claim that.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, it's funny, but it's also one of those.
Oh,
moments
it's funny,
where, like,
and I think it was meant as
I don't
more of a joke. I'm pretty sure it was meant as a gag, because it's funny for him to say that.
Yeah. It's just one of those things of going, oh, I don't think you're like the last person you can maybe grandstand on this issue, Mr. Joker.
Okay, where is this guy? I can hear him shouting.
Oh, they did announce the sequel to Superman is in development.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and Snyder had a funny reaction to it, because it's going to be called, like, Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Snyder apparently believes that they took his idea of calling it Man of Tomorrow. Like, that's not a fucking old-ass term for Superman!
Oh man, I can't believe they ripped off Zack Snyder, who ripped off comic books by using a title that has been used to refer to Superman for fucking decades.
Before any of us, including him, have been alive.
In fact, people were speculating this Man of Steel, like the sequel to Man of Steel, was going to be called Man of Tomorrow since
it was!
2012.
It was originally. Before it got shit-canned.
Maybe if he'd have made that fucking movie, he could complain, but he didn't. So he can't.
He
So,
didn't, and it's not like they didn't give him like so infinite chances at movies.
I don't know. Why don't you go build a bridge and jump off it?
I like, how delusional do you have to be like, yeah, I created that term. No, you did not.
Please help me.
How are you that fucking delusional?
Wait. Even before Man of Steel, people were speculating because obviously after they called like the Batman movie The Dark Knight, and there'd been like rumblings of a new Superman movie, people were speculating it was going to be called Man of Tomorrow before even like Man of Steel.
Yeah, I
screened
remember
it.
that.
Pull me up.
Because it was all meant to play off of, Dark Knight. It's
Yeah.
why people also thought that, logically, the next Batman movie after Dark Knight would be like World's Greatest Detective or something, or Caped Crusader, or any title that's more interesting than Dark Knight Rises. But then that would be a good title wasted on a bad movie, so...
Thing is,
True.
I don't want your money.
Because listen, I may rag on the Dark Knight movie, but it's not the worst of the three.
It's not the worst, but also it might have maybe been the most damaging to not just
Yeah.
not just Batman specifically, but to DC's
DC.
brand as a whole.
Can be yours.
Oh yeah, definitely. If it didn't do like it did, we would not have had Man of Steel happen.
You from 70 stories up would get me damn near to good.
I think it would have prevented shit like New 52 from happening.
You're probably
'Cause New
right.
52 is like the dictator of like a whole bunch of this shit, like Injustice and
Yeah.
To me
The,
again.
like
the era of shit that we were in for like the last 15 years.
that brand new animated universe continuity, which just asked the question of what if all the DC superheroes were massive fucking cunts?
Yeah. And
Question we're all desperate to know the answer to.
I wasn't. I liked it better when my DC superheroes were superheroes. I like my cape shit.
Tell 'em what you did to Sepen.
I like it
No, you
unapologetically superhero.
No, they're going to They're going to be apologetic, and they're going to be eye rolling, and they're going to point out how silly this all is.
I know it's
You're going
silly.
to like it. You're
No,
going to like it.
I won't. I know it's silly, and I love it.
Count for its crimes. That is Avalanche,
Eat the pudding. Eat the pudding. Eat the pudding. Eat the pudding.
who brought down a Goliath.
I like
But,
that I was saying that while Barrett was running up doing his rant to fucking Shinra president too.
Is that really all you want? For your names to be cleared?
But you know, maybe James Gunn has saved us from that era. Maybe we can finally go back to comic books being fun.
More than shutting down the reactor
Maybe.
than the future
Unlikely,
of the
but it's
planet
possible.
itself? You're lying to yourself even now. Truth, justice, honor, freedom.
Oh shit, he's got the golden gun.
Indulgences everyone.
Scaramanga.
Picture a world without Shinra, without Mako energy, a stagnant, impotent world. Now picture
Man.
a natural disaster.
Do you ever think it's a bit funny that like that's the theme song for that James Bond movie, The Man with the Golden Gun, is just about Shirley Bassey wanting to fuck him? Not even James Bond, but like the bad guy. Oh right, they did reveal a trailer for that new James Bond game, and boy howdy does it look like Uncharted.
But bear in mind,
I didn't see it.
is of the essence.
Have you seen an Uncharted trailer?
What are your thoughts?
Yes.
Principles?
Yeah, imagine that, but with a bunch of
Did you
British
understand even
accents,
a
and there you go.
single word of what I told you? I know what I want, and I take it.
I'm like,
I take advantage.
my interest in it is just kind of not 100% there, so I didn't really bother to look at it. I saw the Golden Gun special edition that cost a fortune though.
Yeah. Keeps buying these special editions.
Not me. Oh, Sephiroth's here. I do like that shot though of him stabbing him. That was really good. Here's the Fate Ghosts. Oh! Oh shit. Bye, Barrett.
Yep. Well, it's just wacky fun times, all the stuff you've already seen. Well, no, Barrett's now dead.
Barrett's dead. Just like
Rip
the
in peace.
Snyderverse.
Yeah, but unlike the Snyderverse, I like Barrett.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry, Barrett.
It's
I
an
should have
actual
said that
sad
to you.
death. It's a sad death as opposed to the sort of death where you piss on the grave.
Hey, he hit the ghosts. That's cheating.
Piss off, ghosts.
Hey, who? I can't believe he fucking enchanted his sword to be able to hit ghosts. Fucking ghost touch blade
Okay.
ass.
No, don't you see? He just coated his sword with life, and the life is affecting him because they're undead. Yes.
Yeah.
His sword has the Kiraga spell equipped.
Oh, this is a cool. The Dreamweaver looks rad. Oh, this is sick. I love it. Oh, I got frozen today. Ow, 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 stop shooting me with those, please. It's rude. Ow, stop it. I asked kindly. I don't think this Dreamweaver is very nice. Okay, where is the one where I can do... Okay, Arcane Ward, there we go. Oh yeah, I gave Aerith assess. Let me assess this thing.
Think you're going?
Immunities, weaknesses, no. Stagger gauge can't be filled once it hits a certain level of health. Okay. Ow! Stop that. You know what? I'm just gonna heal myself.
No need to panic.
Oh, he just silenced her. God damn it.
We've got to get through this.
This feels like a personal attack.
I mean, you know, it is Genova. She's kind of a bitch.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna drop some lightning on you.
Wow, shot me.
Fucking Genova, Promised Land, bitch ass motherfucker. It
Where
hurt.
could that promised land be?
Promise these nuts.
Oh, got him, but... Oh, you would have, but unfortunately you're a eunuch, so...
Damn it!
No balls to... No nuts to promise.
Fuck!
Outplayed.
Shit! Damn it! No!
Did you die?
No, I just is doing a bit. I'm not dead yet.
Oh. Damn. Shame.
Rude. Oh,
How
CLT.
rude! I miss
You know-
Granny Freezer.
I think the regular Frieza is a better fit, but I do love Granny Frieza.
I mean, obviously, like, yeah, New Age Freezer is better, but who doesn't love... Do you remember, like, in like, the Budokai 2 and 3, whenever, like, Frieza was knocked away, they'd just scream, "How rude!"
Won't
Thanks,
hit me.
Granny Freezer.
Won't hit me. Won't hit me. Won't hit me.
It's kind of like how, no matter what version of Cell you were fighting, every time you smacked him away, you just revert to Perfect Cell, or Imperfect Cell to...
Old video games. Even more perfect.
Stay strong, okay?
Perfecta Cell.
Cell has some of my favorite lines of a character in a video game.
That's it.
You and your shall be destroyed!
One more shot.
Okay, planet, give me that stupid energy.
You're a child!
This one's for you.
Why is Cell perfect?
And Plankton goes hard in Dragon Ball, as it turns out.
I've seen that video!
It is inexplicably a very similar voice.
Crabs! Plankton! Crabs! Plankton! SpongeBob. Alright, Tifa. I'm gonna have you sacrifice some abilities to hit Genova with an Ifrit bomb.
One more shot.
Let's see here.
Try hitting her really hard.
Don't
It works for Goku.
too easy. Bingo. That's it.
Damn, your depression is strong. Can I fight it?
I love the memes of of Goku entering hospital beds and shit. Like, I heard your cancer's strong. I saw one with Vegeta where he's like bald and everything, and Goku goes, "I heard you, Kakarot, that doesn't work," and he just beats the ever living piss out of Vegeta, and somehow it works. Saiyans, am I right?
Saiyans.
Let the wind.
Just saying.
Maybe there is a world where a Saiyan like purposely infects themselves with like a deadly disease so you can keep coming back from the brink of death to just get endless power-ups.
Saiyans are kind of fucking broken.
I mean, they have new powers whenever it's needed.
They really do. I better heal Cloud again, but actually I should put up that ward again.
Keep it together.
So it's my turn?
And then I'm gonna heal... Ow! Heal Cloud for more. Bye, Ifrit. See you next time. Tell the wife and kids said hi. Oh wait, he's still blowing up my bit rate. Never mind.
See you soon.
I do like Cloud saying "see you soon." I only just noticed he does that.
I mean, he knows what's up.
Why don't you
Very polite to him, honestly.
Here's the thing. Here's a question. Do you think Cloud would be the type to to accept a birthday invitation from a girl and then rip it up right in front of her?
No.
But why? Wipes tear. I'm going to kill you.
Nah, I don't think Cloud would do that. I think he would.
There's a fact.
I think people would think he would do it, but he wouldn't do it.
I will say this about Super Robot Was Why though.
He would just be like, "I don't want to go. I'm not going," and then he'd go.
So in Heroes, like Ace Pilot, like little cutscene thing,
I'll take care of you. Stay strong, okay?
Echika's like, "Oh yeah, so I heard the most horrible story. You know, Duo is spreading this awful rumor that you ripped up Relina's birthday invitation in front of her. Well, I can't believe how ridiculous it is." And then she genuinely has like, "But you didn't do it, right?"
Come on.
Like Star Wars, the Anakin Skywalker meme. But you didn't do it, right?
And
You
a fight,
didn't do it, right? Nero's just like, no comment.
Let's do this.
That's pretty good. Okay, do some more healing.
Okay.
Hey, can you stop putting the purple floor shit on chasing me around the room? I don't like it. I honestly find it very inconsiderate. I would appreciate it if you knocked it the fuck off.
You know, since Ghetto Robo Devolution managed to get into 30, admittedly through DLC, I do wonder if we could maybe see, like, that dinosaur getter that was, like, concept art / figures only.
That would be cool.
Because, I mean, as I said, if Devolution get in, and Devolution is, like, oh, manga only. I mean, I guess Mazinger Zero also got in, and that was manga only.
And Crossbone.
Yeah. But I guess Devolution feels like a bit of a special case considering how weird it is.
So many tentacles.
Why is it always tentacles?
Why is it always tentacles?
In this case, it's actually probably more of a Lovecraft thing.
Oh yeah, probably.
Like, Genova is straight up like a Cthulhu entity, a Cthulhu-esque entity / Lovecraftian horror element, you know. Unknowable, like, monster from, like, biological monster from the space, yeah.
They come from space. No,
Pretty
they
low.
don't come from here.
Pretty Lovecraftian.
Feeling chilly? Let me... There! Take the lead?
Let's switch it up.
I'll show you.
But yeah.
God, there's so many tentacles again.
All the time.
They're gonna
Oh.
get you.
Really might. Oh, Tifa's got one of her limits up. Well, right now that's immune while the tentacles are up, I'm pretty sure. Still. So I'll probably wait on the limit until it pops down so I can just attack it with a nuke, essentially.
Tactical nuke.
Oh! Oh, everybody's down.
I can't believe you.
That's bad.
That is bad. Phoenix down, Cloud.
Okay, up and at 'em.
Okay.
One more shot.
Now I gotta get Tifa up.
You'll feel better in a second. Go on.
Alright, now for heals. Cloud!
You. I'll take care of you.
There goes my magic again. This stinks.
There.
It stinks. It stinks. It stinks. Yes, yes. Everything stinks.
Go on. One more shot. You got this. I got this.
Okay.
On closer inspection, these
And
are
then-
loafers.
Cloud limit as well. Oh, he's immune again? God damn it! I just hit the buttons and he went immune again. Are you fucking serious, man? Oh, he's staggered. Okay, good. Oh wait, now it's another phase of the fight. Ooh, the music's now kicking in. Oh no! He silenced Tifa, the character who I've built specifically not to do much magic. Okay, well now he time blocked her, so that's actually a problem.
So it's my turn?
I mean, to be fair, Tifa is a bard in this game.
You jittery? I won't let you down.
She plays that sweet chin music.
I get it.
Carry on.
Okay, I need to get my MP up for Aerith, because god, she has like 5.
Go on.
It is actually speaking of D&D. I need to kind of think. So my D&D group is the thing where one of the members is going to be like away for a month, and rather than just like not have a session for a month, they want to do like a single session thing.
Oh, one
But
of them, okay.
I sort of like, yeah, and I like suggested, oh, we should do like a Call of Cthulhu because you can do that in 1 or 2 sessions, and they all said, okay, yeah, we'll give it a try. And I'm like, shit, I have to like
Oh, no.
get all the
I
Call of Cthulhu. Now I have to get all the I have to get some Call of Cthulhu shit and like help with character creation and stuff. And I'm like, oh no, I've oh no, I've done this to myself. But at least know what modules I'm probably going to do, because like there's a module I can get that is 2 scenarios that I already know and have experience, so I figure that's better for me just because I already know what roughly is going to happen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I do need to get like the starter set and everything, so oopsie doopsie. That'll be interesting. I also have the I also have like this like not really issue, but just so I don't force people into trying to do Bostonian accents or like American accents, I need to like also retrofit it to fit like round here these parts. I don't know, obviously like I always think that's an interesting sort of problem because like especially since like you've got like a lot more like trained or actual like actors doing tabletop games lately, so it puts a bit. I don't know. I feel like it can put pressure on people to do voices.
Yeah, which you don't have. Which I always tell people, like, you don't have to do that when you're playing. Especially when you're just playing with your friends. Like, you don't need to do all this shit.
But then at the same time, if it's like also introducing them to a new game, do I then want to also then have to like throw a bunch of like stuff from another country and at them? It's something I need to think about, and I probably should at some point do it because October's coming quick.
I should probably heal up.
Almost time for Halloween.
Yeah, that was the other reason of like doing Call of Cthulhu, because it being in October would make it, on brand. Plus, I just really like Call of Cthulhu as a system.
Fair. I've actually never gotten around to playing it.
Like, it has a lot of mechanics I actually really like. Like, if you know how the luck mechanic in Call of Cthulhu works.
No, I don't know much about the mechanics of it.
Alright, so the main thing about Call of Cthulhu is it's a percentile system, which means that you roll a d100 and you're effectively trying to roll under your skill. So, like, if say you have like an 80 in lockpicking, you need to roll below 80.
Oh, you want to roll low versus roll high.
Yeah, and it's a d100, so but there's other mechanics. So like two of the big mechanics are sanity and luck. So anytime there's any, actually, I'll say this. One of the other things I really like is it's a system that punishes you in fun ways. So like high intellect seems like it's a very useful skill for a game that's.
But it can make you. It probably makes
investigation.
you more susceptible to going insane.
Yes, because you are then capable of comprehending what you're seeing.
Rather than being like, that's weird,
So-
whatever.
So it's a very interesting balancing factor of. Obviously, a character with high intellect will be very useful, but at the same time, very susceptible to pain and suffering. What are the other two? So yeah, dropping in sanity, basically, as you experience things, there's you have sanity that decreases after meet certain events, and sometimes it's die related, sometimes it's I think they're crypt keepers, and I think the games masters are called crypt keys. The game or the GM can leave it up to thing, but one of the things is that as your sanity decreases, you become more susceptible to having sanity effects. Oh, hey Sabo.
Hey, Sabo.
Did you rob
I'm
that,
fighting
Hank?
I'm fighting Geneva Dreamweaver right now.
Yeah, I just checked to make sure you're still going. I'm back.
I've got you covered.
He's weaving dreams. I was just explaining
I
to
got her
Dan
staggered.
that I have to run a Call of. I've got to run a session or two of Call of Cthulhu in October.
Oh. Every time I've tried to play that game, it's gone very badly.
How bad?
We've all died within the first session.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Is it because you make dumb choices?
It's usually because we try and be aggressive and then get horribly killed because you're not that strong in Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, you're not
Oh yeah,
supposed to.
you're not playing the
You're
horror game like a
supposed to
horror game.
run. Yeah. It's one of those things where I do think it's interesting because it balances. I mean, that's the other thing is that the party I'll be DMing for are very passive. I don't want to get too bogged down into D&D stories because they're never interesting except for the person telling them. But in the current D&D group, I am playing a monk type character, and literally everyone else just doesn't fight. So I just literally have to deal with all of the aggro. Because one of them's like a rogue, so he just
One of the
fucking runs
ghosts just
and hides.
revived
And if
Barrett.
he's ever discovered, and if he ever is discovered, he scuttles off like he's fucking full on Zoidberg.
Yeah, we had a guy like that in our group. He completely ruined the mission and got one of the characters' wives killed because the second we broke into the city to save her, he immediately teleported the entire group away at the first sign of guard resistance.
I was being
And by
fair,
the
my guy.
And by the time we got back, the guy's wife had already been executed.
So yeah, I'm already.
We booted him from the group after that.
So yeah, the people I'd be DMing for are already pacifists, so I'm not too worried about them running into the monster and running into the spooky thing immediately and dying.
Oh, we didn't even get to
Just
the
sort of-
monster. We lost to a bunch of mafia goons.
That's funny.
Yeah. We didn't even make it to the supernatural parts. At the first sign of the first criminals just gunned us down with their Tommy guns.
Hey, you fucking
Yeah, what-
get into our type, die!
Rattle 'em, boys.
They got him blown out the photo!
Yeah, because I created what is possibly the greatest Call of Cthulhu character ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was mentored. Imagine Rock Lee and Guy Sensei, except Guy Sensei was Theodore Roosevelt.
Mm.
he had an elephant gun that was wrapped in bandages that he could only unwrap and use when he needed to protect someone.
Makes sense.
They say, Roosevelt, Mr. Roosevelt, I'm unleashing my power now, but I never got a chance to use it before I got killed by a Tommy gun. And that's why we don't play Call of Cthulhu anymore.
And that'll learn you.
See, if I was playing and that happened, I would just laugh because that's really funny. Just being stupid and getting killed by the mob.
I mean, it's funny, but the game was over. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, now what?
We just, you know, just do another.
Well, we did another, and then we also immediately died, and then we were like, all right, this game is not for us.
I mean, it's
The
not for
second-
you. It's not
the
for
second-
you. Because you're not gonna
second
go
death
with the mentality.
The second death wasn't as hilarious as getting killed by a bunch of monsters, though. It was just something stupid, and then we were like, all right, this game is
Well,
not
what
for us,
was
and we're
it?
just gonna die. I don't even remember. I just remember the DM gave up, and he's like, all right, we're not playing this anymore.
Poor guy.
He gets frustrated a lot.
Well, maybe if you want such fucking murder hobos.
He got mad because we were playing Curse of Strahd, and I refused to be afraid of Strahd. Like, every time he showed up, I'd, like, call him names. And he's like... And he's like, all right. He's like, all right. If you're not gonna treat him seriously, then I'm gonna have him immediately kill you.
And
I just all right. I with forced enthusiasm that I was clearly doing it against my will, started pretending like I was afraid of him.
Everyone okay?
No, listen. You gotta earn. You got the players. Listen, the GM man. You gotta make the play. You gotta earn the players to fear. A fear of the enemy. You can't just get it guaranteed.
But I just do that all the time because I don't like being overdone. So like I'm always like, defiant and like acting like I'm not in mortal danger, and I make fun of the enemies.
Which
I'm
I do
afraid
that
of
stuff
it.
a lot, and what my DM does at most is just has the enemy then take aim and try to take a shot at me for talking shit.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. But I always play a character who's like not afraid of me because it's like, this is ridiculous.
Sure you want to do this personally, boss?
I mean,
Either that or he develops irrational hatred to one guy, and that one guy becomes like his arch nemesis.
I, the player, have a fear of every combat encounter in our current session, only because I know it'd be the DM is like, yes, here's an encounter that's designed for 4 people. Where the fuck is everyone else on my team?
Head to the throne himself.
Yep.
4 people, just me.
Oh, hi, Rufus.
Alright, it's Rufus. Everybody's favourite. It's not even a joke.
Stop.
The hell I will. We can finish off the family here and now.
Take Aerith and get out of here.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm getting further into why I was telling Dan. I'm not going to talk too much about it, just because, I know I'm ahead of Dan and you've not played it yet.
No, I don't really care about spoilers though. I'm pretty sure I've seen all the series that are involved.
Please.
Fair.
Cloud said, please. That took a lot for him.
Have it your way then. But you better be right behind.
No, what do you mean Quattro was Char and he decided to rejoin Xeon? Oh my god, I had no idea that was going to happen.
What? I thought they were
What
two
if
different
this-
people.
Oh no, that's never been funny.
I mean-
people still do that online. Like, what are you talking about? Char is a different guy. I'm like, it's not funny. It's never going to be funny. Shut up. I get very triggered by that now.
But what about Jackie Chan?
I mean, I've never had debates derailed by people like just throwing that shit at me, so I don't really care about Jackie Chan.
My favourite one was Mysterious Teenager Gary UX.
Just the two of us.
He's
He was
only
really
20 years old. Wait.
He was a shoo-in for that tournament for teenagers.
I fucking love that he couldn't even keep this story straight because he's like, oh yeah, I'm only 20 years old. It's like, how are you a teenager then, Gary UX? Bye!
Okay, I won't lie, his gun is pretty cool, Rufus's.
Oh yeah, like, this fight is fucking sick. Rufus is actually cool now, it's weird. Oh no, he's cool!
I mean, he was cool in Advent Children, arguably, so they're just catching up.
I mean, he did like one thing in Advent Children, and it was jumping off a building.
I better heal myself.
Well, jumping off the building and shooting at the same time.
Yeah, but he hadn't even just about hit his target. Not enough to take out all the Sephiroth cells. Or Genova cells, or both.
Thank God I gave Cloud Barrier.
I mean, well, I will say, they've taken it. I think we've kind of. I will say, after like Y and like previous games, I think we're kind of past the point of Char's counterattack ever being like properly adapted in Super Robot Wars. I think they like having the Sasabi too much, so.
Think you got my number?
It is
I mean,
a
they've
cool
already-
mech.
They've already adapted it several times.
Yeah. So I think we're at the point where we won't see it as like Char's the bad guy for quite a while now. Also, because
Well, Super Robot Wars Alpha had him go bad guy and die. Like in Alpha 2. They wrote to the end, and then Z had him pretending to be a bad guy, but then it turns out, surprise,
he was good all along.
he was good all along, but it actually worked then because that hadn't been done before.
Oh, I really hit his dog pretty good that time. Oh, dog's leaving.
Now it's just the two of us.
I won't deny the coin shit he's doing is pretty cool.
As I said, oh no, he's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, he's cool. What the hell?
Never again.
I am glad to have Get Arc though, if only because I do like having a Getter
Okay,
that
so-
has 3 different forms.
Okay, so what's the gimmick here? Because he keeps parrying me.
We need to hit the dog.
The dog's gone.
Oh, I think you need to block and then retaliating strike or retaliate.
His gun?
Steady. Whatever.
Yeah, getting close. Oh, that's right. You need to wait for him to reload. So you need to like block and dodge, and then
There we go,
when
I
he-
see.
And then when he reloads, you need to
I-
hit him.
If you have sleep or stop attack attached, it'll work on him exactly once.
Yeah. But otherwise, get him in the reload animation. So keep on him.
Ah, fuck, he pushed me back.
But if you hit him with a bravery, it immediately gives him a full stagger.
Fuck! Okay. Yeah, this is a challenge.
Yeah, he is like. Yeah. It was kind of why I was trying to bullshit with Sabo because I figured it would give you more time to focus.
Fair.
You actually have to get somewhat good with him.
It's
Nice
still doable,
reload.
like, the main thing is to like exploit his reloads.
Yeah, and he doesn't announce it like Zigbar does.
Yeah, this idiot brought a gun to a sword fight. Kill him.
Oh, fuck.
Look at this idiot. Look
Oh,
at this
I think I
idiot
know what I
doing.
can do. Hold on. Oh, I wasn't able to do it that time. I thought I dodged it when he went to parry me before. Maybe I was wrong. Oh. Oh, he's gonna reload there, and I'm staggered. Ah, asshole.
I'm back from the bank.
Yeah, we already know.
Yeah, I had to get a certified check.
Ooh.
Well, I managed to land a limit on him and stagger him.
Yeah, the limits also stagger him. So hit him really hard.
Oh my god, that's pretty hard.
I'm pretty
Oh,
hard.
there we go. I'm on cutscene.
Whee.
That is a fun fight, though.
I could end this here and now.
Because when I asked, I was like, maybe the gimmick is I had to wait for him to reload, but I wanted to ask because I was like, I don't want to be here all day, just in case.
No. Yeah, it's like I think the first fight that like really tests your reflexes. In the sense that I think every other fight you can kind of just
Blitz
force
them.
your way through.
Yeah.
Whereas Rufus is like, nope.
You
I'm outta
really
here.
can't force that one, yeah. That was a fun fight, though. Tifa's back.
I do.
If nobody's got me, Tifa's got me.
I mean, you can cheese him. You just have to be prepared.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, there is ways to do it. It's just.
This is my first playthrough, so I don't know that
I
shit.
think the problem of cheesing it is it just means you don't get to do the fight though.
Play the hero.
That's true.
Think they can
It's
manage.
bad that I keep wanting to say Rufus is voiced by DC Douglas because I'm thinking of the other Rufus.
Seen them both in action. You know they can. Besides,
Wrong Rufus.
what was that?
Yeah. I mean, they're essentially the same route. They are the same guy though.
Basically, yeah.
I hope so.
Damn it.
Hey,
Screw it. We got
A young, blonde genius has a villain father who you think is like is one of the big bads, but is actually chump who goes down pretty easily. Does Duke Albarrere die? No, I think he just gets arrested, doesn't he?
You know what? That's why I hate elevators.
We're cool. Everything's cool.
He just gets arrested, and that's basically the end of his relevance.
So he's
I don't
dead.
even
Yeah, he
remember.
might.
I don't even remember if he appears in the other games.
No. I hate elevators because they're coarse and they get everywhere.
You know what's one thing's gonna suck when I switch over to Yuffie is I'm gonna change my going live thing from the Strife of Cloud to something else, and I can't think of a good Yuffie pun.
Hmm.
I hate snow. It's wet. It gets everywhere.
I'm sorry, Cloud.
Goodbye, Wedge.
Just tell me that,
Again.
that I made a difference.
I just realized at my new place I'll never have to deal with Mr. Plow ever again.
That's
What-
what you think, buddy.
it's like a weird creepy pasta. And then Mr. Plow came back with his headlights bleeding.
Hey, still in one piece?
Yeah.
And then the bald fat guy stuck into my room, wearing just the Mr. Plow jacket, singing the song.
His eyes were pure white.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And then he said, "Go."
Damn, this thing wants blood.
Was that the Dark Simpsons where he just like, and it's just Mr. Plow?
There was a lot of Dark Simpsons that basically used that scene.
Okay, you asked for it, man.
I gotta fight the mech as the mages.
I mean, honestly, better than when you had to do it. So I do think we might be running into a bit of a problem here.
What's that?
We're getting pretty close to end game,
I had a feeling.
but it's a very long sequence, so
I think what I'll do is I'll stop on the next save that it allows me.
yeah.
Because I was thinking that actually,
Okay.
like, which will probably be after this fight.
Because there is a very long sequence coming up,
Prepare your drones down. Override main cannon safety protocol. I'm coming.
which does have a really sick bit of music, I must say.
It looks like it's charging up.
Oh yeah, Sabo, since Jeeg is coming to, or since OG Jeeg is coming to Why? Do you think we might see Shinji at some point? Because Jig has to be like new animations, right?
Yeah. I don't think they'll. I don't think they'll mix both. I think they'll probably be saving him for another game.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he'll come in the DLC. I just mean, do you think like if we're gonna have like a regional Jig direct, and they're gonna have to make the assets, do you think we might see Shinji and like another get in like the next game just so
Maybe
they can use Jig again?
they've done just Shinji before.
Yeah, I'm just curious because Shinji is Well, I was saying to Dan, I kind of just want Shinji just because I want to get Stormbringer and Dead or Alive as themes.
Because they're really cool.
Yeah, you'll probably get one.
If
you
not,
should
we
get
can just
both.
add it in
What was-
ourselves.
I was
You'll
gonna say,
probably
wasn't
just
Well, when was the last time Shinji was even in? Was it L?
It was L.
Well, L had both themes.
Yeah, but they actually tried back then.
I'd say they try sometimes.
Well, they try some with music. They've gotten really lazy with soundtracks now because they're like, well, most people will just mod in their own anyway. So you usually get one song and that's it.
Yeah, I would have preferred if Get It Arc had like a new had Keats, just because I like Keats.
Bryger doesn't even have its own in the DLC. Bryger's not even getting its theme.
I don't even know who Bryger is.
It's that first one.
I know which of them it is, but I've never heard of Bryger even until the DLC. I was like, who?
Yeah, they were in Gaiden. They were in Alpha Gaiden.
Well, I didn't play Alpha Gaiden, did I?
Well, you should have.
Homing laser, this
How?
fucking gunbuster ass robot!
I'm surprised you didn't, because for years that was like one of the only translated ones along with Jay.
Yeah, but I didn't have a I didn't have a PS emulator until well after it was too late. PS1 emulation's always been a bit tricky. And also, because Alpha Gaiden is a sequel to Alpha, and how would I know what happened in Alpha?
I mean, they
How
pretty
could I
much tell
possibly-
you.
But how would I know, Sabo, unless I experienced it myself?
I mean, Alpha Gaiden's pretty much its own thing. That's why it's
Who
Gaiden.
even was the protagonist of Alpha? And why do I have the horrible suspicion it was Bullet and Kusaha?
In Alpha 1, canonically, it's Bullet and Kusuha, but it could be any of the representatives, and then in the later games, it depends on which route you take.
Mm.
Alpha 2, it can be Kusuha, or it could be Aruto, or Ibis, or Zenger, and then Alpha 3 follows from all of those.
Wait, Zango could have been a protagonist.
Yeah, he's a protagonist in Alpha 2.
Ah, neat. Probably would have taken Arado if only because he's got the best love interest out of them all.
Yeah.
And obviously can't take Bullet and Kasuha because they both suck and I hate them. And Ibis is fine.
I mean, Ibis is actually better in Alpha than
You're still doing
OG,
OG?
I think.
Yeah,
I think her story. Well, her story in Alpha 2 is that she accidentally killed Slay's brother by crashing into him because she was such a bad pilot,
Damn.
and then it was so traumatizing that she forgot about it.
And then they're like, yeah, let's keep Slay's brother alive for now.
Well, he died in OGS 2, but he died
Oh.
of his illness. She didn't
Yeah,
kill
his
him,
illness. Not being murdered by Ibis.
which also means. So yeah, the reason Slay has such an irrational hate boner for Ibis is originally because she killed her brother with her stupidity.
That would do it, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And then Aruto and Sayola's story is basically like OG 2 minus the brainwashing.
But it does have some brain conditioning.
Well, it's where Sayola's brainwashed, and he's like, you're brainwashed. No, you're brainwashed. No, you're brainwashed. And then Alpha 2, they just work for the Titans, and then Aruto gets picked up by your guys, and he's like, wow, the Titans suck. I shouldn't work for them.
Yeah, that's
Sayola's
basically that's basically all of Zeta, right?
Yeah.
Like most of the people in Zeta are like, wait a second, the Titans are bad?
That's basically Sayola's story in Alpha 2. The Titans aren't bad. Yazen, why are you trying to gas those people?
The Titans are the bad guy?
See what I can do. That's it.
I mean, I guess maybe a better insight to get into that Camille is a man's name and I'm a man.
Needs more magic.
True.
Watch out for high winds.
I
It's
know
always
they
funny
would've
when-
gone if Jared just kept his mouth shut.
Oh yeah, we would have avoided a whole lot of bloodshed.
Enjoy the ride.
If he just kept the quiet part in his head and just didn't say shit.
Luckily, Camille is a dumbass.
You'll be blown away. You can do it.
It's kind of funny the amount of times when they have Dunbine and the Dunbine sequel together, and then they just have to carefully skirt around the fact that everyone fucking dies in Dunbine.
Yeah.
Show
And they
being
get
like, oh
reincarnated.
wow, I was in the middle of a big fight and then suddenly I'm here. It's weird. It's almost like I died or something.
I like that they kind of mention it in, which one was
T?
it? In T, yeah.
Because they're not in V. I forget if they're even. I forget if Dunbine's in X. I feel like it must
it
be
is.
just. I was gonna say it must be because it's magic based and.
That was like, in fact, that was like the first time it had returned in a very long time.
And now it's been in like 4 games back to back.
Yeah, well,
Hey man, how much used to we get out of the Shin Getter animations?
they have the assets for it, and Sunrise owns it. So
Yeah. As I said, reuse assets where you can.
Makes sense, honestly.
like Big O is just Big O is the reuse sprite, but they made it look a lot cool. They made the attacks look a lot cooler based on that trailer.
Hmm.
But I know they're not going to have their main theme.
Stay back.
No!
Yeah, not that one. They'll probably have like the stand-up one or whatever it's called.
You know, they'll have the same one they had in Z3 probably, where it's just like the heroic music that plays when he rises out of the ground.
Yeah, the one that's not stolen.
The one that's not stolen from either Queen or Godzilla.
Hey, if you're gonna steal from the best, I guess.
Although the stolen Godzilla music was in Z1, so I think they just don't care.
I mean, here's a counterpoint though. There is just straight up Godzilla music in Y anyway.
That's true.
You can just slap the Godzilla theme on it.
Well, the thing is that song is parodied a lot in Japan, so I guess they don't care. As
Yeah.
opposed to like, you know.
By the way, don't
Like,
worry, I
every
put the
time
Jet Jaguar
every
theme
time
in.
Every time there's a Godzilla parody in anything, there's always a parody of the music.
Yeah. It's been sampled a lot too, so. But it's no Jet Jaguar, is it?
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I put that in the game. I made sure to.
Punch, punch, punch.
Jet Jaguar. Ow! Not dead yet!
Man, Jet Jaguar might be the greatest bit of blatant plagiarism of all time.
Really is.
He is as Ultraman as you could fucking get. And he's only ever had one film appearance, and my god, is he started. He's basically the Godzilla equivalent of Boba Fett.
You're not wrong.
He didn't really do anything, and yeah, inexplicably, he's everyone's favorite.
I'm coming.
Kind of could have got Gigan in, but sadly no Gigan in Singular Point, only Rodans.
I think we're almost done. You'll feel better in a second. Go on.
But yeah, I'm more thinking like, now that Y is out, what will be in the next game? And I think pretty safe to say that like Gridman Universe will be in the next game.
There.
Gridman Universe, Seed Freedom,
That's it.
probably.
Will not be surprised to see Shinji.
Can you take over for me?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, as I said, it makes more sense to me because then it's like you can reuse the assets you've had to create for Jeeg.
I think it looks different.
Uh,
The original Jeeg.
no. Original Jeeg shows up in Shin Jeeg.
Yeah, but he looks a little different. He looks slightly different. Like it's not the same.
It's a really easy thing to like fix on the sprite.
He's like more stylized and.
I think
Newer-
it's pretty
newer looking.
easy to. I think it's pretty easy to like refit the sprites for or the animations for OG Jeeg into the Shin Jeeg variation.
See what I can do.
Probably they just can't just take the sprite directly because it's a little different looking.
Wouldn't be shocked if they did like Arc and Shingeta at once. Also, Witch of Mercury season 2.
I don't know if they're gonna do that.
You think so? It feels like it's the far easier one to slot into.
I mean, I feel like if they were gonna do season 2, they would have done it in this game. Instead, they're like, we're making up our own ending.
Hmm.
Let the winds caress you.
I mean, I meant just season 2 for the next.
Oh, well, maybe.
It's your turn.
Because... yeah. I mean, maybe they'll do G-Quarks, but...
They all just threw off.
They might. Arsenal's almost dead. Oh, nope. Arsenal is dead. Yeah, the second the game lets me say that's when we'll end for today. Ugh. And then depending on how long things go to next week, we'll either A, start Yuffie then right away, or start it the following week.
Cloud and Tifa could be dead already.
The hell they are.
Then we need to find a way we can all escape, and quickly.
Yeah, there's not a huge difference between, like, the two Gs. It's just a little bit more detailing on the torso, but otherwise...
Well, the proportions are a little different.
I mean, yeah, but it's in a super deformed version. It's not going to matter. The proportions aren't going to matter.
That's true. I suppose.
It's only the like stylings on the chest, and honestly,
Yeah,
nobody's going to look
the
at that.
the stylings are different, and he's a little less weirdly proportioned.
Yeah, but once again, like it's SD, and
He doesn't have a comically tiny head.
yeah, but once again, it's like SD, so it's not going to matter. That won't matter. So fingers crossed for Shinji. Probably some variation of White Witch and Mercury, just to get, even if it's just to get the season 2 things.
Are you talking about
Gridman
you talking about
Universe.
the next game?
Yeah, we're speculating what the next game will be.
Ah, okay.
I think Gridman Universe.
I
is
was like half
basically-
paying attention because I was fighting that boss.
No, that's fair. I think Gridman Universe is like guaranteed though, because they've already done Gridman and Dynazenon now, so
Do now is find the others.
might as well do Universe.
Symphogear.
I mean,
That
I've-
would probably cost a small fortune in license fees.
I know.
Yeah.
As it is, Macross is expensive enough. Like I'm expecting there to be a lot of Macross music because they're like they have to pay for all of it. They might as well use it.
yeah. Would not be shocked if we don't see Delta again, if we don't see another Macross for a while.
Yes, I can
We honestly
The
kind of
reason it's-
surprised.
The reason it's
Bit
in is
surprised.
because
Here we are.
they worked out the deal with Harmony Gold.
Honestly, I'm surprised they bothered with Delta and didn't just go for, you know, a good show.
My
That's
favorite
the
thing
newest
about
one.
about Macross and people getting into it is that once people get into Macross, they also want to kill Harmony Gold with their bare hands.
Yeah. Harmony Gold is basically like, been like, all right, we'll only bother with the original series and the movie. Everything else we have nothing to do with. Which is,
Yeah, I mean,
and to be fair, the original series is not nearly as popular as the ones that came after it. So
would still be nice to go and visit it, because I think on Disney Plus, at least over here, there's Macross Plus, 7, and maybe Frontier.
Wait.
Oh, and Delta, but who gives a shit about Delta? Well, honestly, if even unlock the units in Delta, I'm like, from
Seven's pretty
SLW.
good.
Oh, there's the bike slide. Fucking knocking over just a bunch of dudes.
Macross 7 is pretty good, although they haven't put a lot of effort into that in a while. Like it was in
They
Z,
did
but it was only the two guys.
Hmm.
And of course, none of them have Ernest Johnson.
Yeah, but he's no elbow smash.
No, well, Elbow Smash isn't real.
He's real to me.
Real to me, damn it!
Elbow Smash was only a concept, a name someone wanted to use, and then was told, no, that's stupid. Ernest Johnson is a name that actually is a canonical character's name.
What about Rusty McKenzie?
What's wrong with that name?
I mean, it's just weird. It is a bit weird, considering among all the sea people, all the fucking people he's with, like Nichols and Afron and the other guys. And then there's just a guy called Rusty.
I mean, the guy in their group is called Miguel, which is like not a common name, but it's not something fantastical either. Except he didn't last very long.
Well, we could have had Carlos, but Ryoma told him to get back to Mexico.
They had a guy named Miguel, but Kira killed him.
You know, it's a good thing they made these stairs big enough for a car.
Assuming what they're doing, I am a bit concerned that we might not get a save point now until the end.
I don't know. I haven't played this remake before.
He
He just threw a sword at that guy. He's shitting a fucking brick right now.
Well, he'll get to save, but I'm worried it might not be till after this segment.
I think you get to save before the segment.
Well, we're driving out of a window now. Cool shot.
Has Scott ever driven a motorcycle before?
He drove
Earlier in the
earlier in the game.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did.
They added in a whole segment to explain why he could drive a motorcycle so well.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, wait, where did he learn that?
Soldier.
Oh, or yeah,
All
soldier.
gene therapy he went under. He got the bike riding genes.
He got all the dominant bike riding genes, while I got the recessive Tesla genes.
I got the recessive unicycle genes.
You might even try smiling.
You're at
You
13, it's
enjoy
tip of
all the
smile.
revving.
Second thought, maybe frowning suits you best. Hey, don't pout.
That's a genius idea.
What?
So it's just two bikers, and the one guy's like, I only got the recessive unicycle genes, so that's all I can use.
Whoa. Are you guys seeing this?
There's an anime in this somewhere.
If there's not, I'm gonna add that to something.
All the ghosts are going around the fucking building. Who are you gonna call? Somebody else.
It was possibly the greatest cameo I think I've ever seen.
Right?
What?
The beginning of Casper, where Dan Aykroyd in full race dance just comes running in and running out. He's like, "Who are you gonna call? Someone else."
It was pretty funny.
Apparently he was just there doing something else, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to do a random Ghostbusters cameo?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." We just go out and have him send the suit down.
Will you listen to my script for Ghostbusters 3? Yes?
No, please stop.
What is all this?
It's a great idea, Dan. As long as Murray's on board, we'll sign off on it right away. Oh crap!
Like, Dan, it's a great idea with two major flaws. Number one, we don't have the budget. Number two, we don't have the budget.
Now, the problem with
I realize
Ghostbusters 3
this
for
is-
the longest time was just Bill Murray didn't want to do it, and he was the biggest star, so like, we're not doing it without Bill Murray.
Yeah. And then they made Ghostbusters 3, but it's the video game.
Yeah.
There was never a Ghostbusters movie again.
I never got to fully play through that game. I should at some point.
Pretty fun. It's a lot better than you expected to be. And the
Oh no,
remaster.
I remember I actually was enjoying it. I just didn't. I got busy in college and I never finished it. I put down games a lot in college, and would forget to go back to them.
Might be a stream game for. Actually, could be a fun game to follow up with because
I think Ray's
I
Casper
want to do some
cameo was
shorter
act-
stuff. How long is that game? Because I kind of want to do some shorter stuff for a little while after we're done with Yuffie.
not
I
super
think the
long,
Casper,
but
I think the Casper cameo is actually canon.
Because I
I
kind of want
think-
the next
I think it
big
was
game I
mentioned in
might
one of the
do is
movies.
like which won't be till like sometime next year would be Mega Man Legends because I've been wanting to replay that again.
fair.
But you'll never get a Legends 3, so what's the point?
I like the game. That's fine. I've come to
Yeah,
terms
I
with the
mean-
fact that there won't be a 3. I've come to terms with
I mean,
You'll never
Sabo,
get a
you'll never get a finished Xenogears, and you still play that game.
Actually, I haven't played Xenogears in a very long time.
Oh,
I don't understand. What are
Every
they
time I play Xenogears, I finish the first stick, and then I'm like, oh right, this part. I don't want to.
yeah. You finish the game. You finish the game, and then you're told like what would have happened. And then you're told. So anyway, here's the rest of the game. If we had
If he
one.
did, I hope he's okay.
There is a final dungeon. It's just in
Yeah.
between. It's like this is what their second disc would have been if we had the budget for it, but instead here's a hours and hours and hours of cutscene, and then you're on the map ready for the final dungeon.
And if you weren't paying attention, there'd just be a whole bunch of shit where you're like, wait, what? So Faye is like 4 people?
Yes.
And
No,
also,
he's
like,
he's 3 plus several incarnations.
yeah. And also, oh, what's her name? Main heroine?
Yeah, she's also
She's
has
like
several
simultaneously. She's several reincarnations, but it's like simultaneously his wife and his mother and. Also an alien.
my own grandpa.
Yeah, she's his wife, his mother, and also she's possessed by one of the villains who can possess any woman on the planet.
Embryo.
Yeah, it's like Embryo if Embryo was a woman and Embryo could just randomly possess any woman on the planet, but only one at a time.
Hey, I think we just hit upon an idea for a cross-hand sequel series.
Trying, but it won't go any faster.
What if Embryo, but a woman? Write that down. Write that down.
Oh, time to kill people on a motorcycle.
Let me
hope
into your
Ange comes
body.
back.
I'll clearly not possess you. Okay, I believe you.
I kind of hope Ange comes back just because I
Oh,
want
man, I
to beat
love
up on
Road
Embryo
Rash.
again.
I miss Road Rash.
Yeah, Ange is fun.
I miss Road Rash.
Ange
It's
is one of
such a
those.
good game.
Ange is one of those characters who works a lot better when she's surrounded with sane people and not whatever the hell was in her show.
Even if it's written by someone who's not the main writer, gotcha.
Just like anything that he probably touches.
Kind of like how the Seed and the Code Yes people are almost tolerable when they're surrounded by everyone else.
Right? I'm like, man, I like this version of Colin. Where's this version of Colin?
Hey, she's not in it because she's too busy dealing with the ridiculous bullshit from the show. It's like with Evangelion and how Shinji acts when he's surrounded by people that are actually not messed up and actually compliment him
Well,
and
yeah,
have
and also,
care of his well-being.
and also it's kind of hard to fear being in the robot with Master Aziz right there.
Yeah,
In the Getter team.
he's like I don't want to get in the robot. It's scary. We got your back.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Tetsuya.
You know you're fucked up when Tetsuya is the soft trainer, comparatively.
Well, in Y, you've got Domon, so Domon and then Takuma, who's
Yeah.
basically Ryoma. There's a fun bit which they kind of imply that Ryoma and Master Asia are arch rivals.
That is funny. I love that.
Oh, my arch rival, Master Asia.
Yeah, well, because Ryoma was a karate master. So there's a bit where where Domon finds out that Master Asia and Ryoma used to be rivals.
Oh, by the way, I will say because I when I unlocked them, I did have like this big ping of nostalgia for the T Crew because I loved the T Crew so much. So I was like, oh, I missed you guys.
Now they're back. But you know what? Now there's 2 9s.
It's true. There's 2 9s. I was also happy with the V crew too. I did miss them as well. But like T was my favorite one of the two. So I was a little bit more happier with them, but you know, it was great seeing both of them.
V's kind of funny because I think it might have the biggest disparity between the 2 protagonists in terms of like when they're whoever the protagonist is like really kind of like in V is like really pleasant, likable, you know, etc. But then when they're not the playable character, they're really depressive. And like you know,
Chitose depressive, it seems weird.
Yeah, so Soji's much more
Shoji makes sense for that.
Yeah, but as I said, so Soji is a lot more proactive, whereas Chitose is like when they first arrive in the other Earth, and Chitose is like, well, we could fight to get back to our crappy world that is basically ruined, or we could stay here. Seems really easy to me. And Soji's like, well, guess I'll see you in like 50 stages.
That feels out of character for Chitose. Honestly, I can honestly see Shoji doing it more, but...
Yeah, but that's the point, is that it's technically out of character and in character, depending on which route you take, because...
Interesting.
It's so weird. It's so weird because it's like, yeah, the protagonist personality doesn't change as much for if you pick them, comparatively, whereas the others are a bit more nuanced in things, like... Tokito from T just wants to be a simple salaryman, whereas he wants to efficiently do his job for the betterment of the company, whereas Sagiri just wants to get fucking paid.
Get me the money! It's all about the money!
And like, I'm sure, and there's probably differences in the X ones, I don't know.
I think that the bird is meaner to the boy.
The bird is meaner to the guy, whereas the girl he's nice to.
Well, good for him, I guess.
Bird is also
I don't know,
secretly the final boss, so...
Damn. Makes sense.
He turns into the most powerful creature ever, an evil Torterra.
I knew it.
I mean, I think part of the problem is that Zelgard doesn't like it. Zelgard doesn't have like a upgrade. Really, Zelgard just kind of gets the second pilot, which, in practical terms, is great because.
Well, it also gets like several more attacks.
Yeah, but you want like the hype moment of, oh shit, my old mech's gone, now my new mech is here to kick some ass.
Oh yeah, like when you get the Grand Vang and shit.
I always think of when you get Grantee, Dracodius, and J, because that was the first Super Robot Wars I played. Oh, the first. I know. I think J was the first because I think I played OG 1 and 2 after J.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just remember the hype moment of getting Grantee, Dracodius. Even though Grantee's like the worst of those mechs you can have. No, wait, Coswell's worst. The worst.
Yeah, I think Coswell is.
I think Belzeroth is the best, but is boring.
It's the best for dodgy stuff.
Yeah. Maybe the least interesting one is the what is it? It's the bad guy mech that you get, but I never got because you need to beat the game like 3 times. You need to beat the game 3 times to get it.
Yeah, you get like the bad guy grunt, which starts off with like the barrier and the teleport feature that the other ones don't get until their upgrade, but it also doesn't have a final attack like they do.
Yeah, it's not cool.
And then you just get a blue version of the stuff that the Fury Knights have, which is cool, I guess.
Yeah, but then you only get like one of the final.
Version.
But then you only get one of the final attacks depending on which girl you romance.
Yeah, but they only have one of their attacks each anyway, so.
But hey, granted, is canon.
It's canon for the guy.
Yeah. But also the guy's like more the main character.
Yeah.
Like Calvino, it's weird because like Talia's like actually has backstory and plot, and Calvino's is just this guy turned out to be an asshole, but maybe not really. Whereas Toyo's is like, oh yeah, my dad was like secretly an alien. And so he built a mech just for me.
That kind of reminded me.
But
I
also-
did like the. Okay, sorry.
But then they did just give Costwell to that one fuckface.
Yeah, somebody had to get it.
Here you go.
Or-
fucker. I did
You
like that. It
fucker.
reminded me the plot twist in T, where it's like, oh, they must be after the quirk drive. Nah, they just were like, man, you humans are really good at fucking killing each other. So we just want to enslave your entire planet and make you mercs. Send you off to wars. Isn't that great?
I mean, some people would be perfectly okay with that.
Some of them were.
Yeah, I like the
Yarzan
plot-
was like, oh my
I like
god,
the-
that's amazing.
I like the plot twist in 30 where it's like the final boss from Z3 is back, baby!
Not to defend us, but to preserve the flow of destiny.
Ready to fight this guy 16 times?
It's not even but he's not the final boss. He's just like this.
Yeah, he's just there.
He's like I'm just here after I got banished because everyone kicked me out of my universe. Because everyone hates me.
I fucking love that, you know, when you quit the game and it's like, oh, here's like the little dialogue that the characters give, like say, oh, well, good job for you for quitting the game. I fucking love that he has one that says, oh, are you happy to see me? Wait, what do you mean you're not happy to see me?
What do you mean you never wanted to see me ever again?
At least they get the meme. How's driving down the highway going?
Fighting a robot.
Yeah.
A big
awesome.
robot
Yeah,
with
yeah.
6 wheels.
6 wheels, you say?
That's all right.
Yes.
Just don't drive 95 and not realize you're going that fast.
I should be okay. I should be able to do that.
I'm sorry, officer. I literally didn't know my car could do that.
Hey, it worked. Sort of.
Yeah.
I only got a
Did that
smaller
work, or
ticket.
did that work, or is it the fact that you're really white? Save you.
I mean, being white didn't save me when I was 19.
Well, what happened when you were 19?
I also got pulled over for a ticket, and the cop was like ready to kill me.
That's because you were a punk kid.
Yeah.
Wasn't like the nuances of like prejudices that cops have. They don't like punk kids.
I said I did the exact same thing like when I was 19 and when I was like 32. And when I was 19, the cop screamed at me and threw the book at me and made me go down to the courthouse and tell the judge that I was speeding and I was a bad boy and all that stuff. And when I was 32, the cop was just like, so where are you going? Oh, just the store. I goes, oh, yeah, you should have done that, but I'll give you a break. Gas is expensive enough. Have a good night.
Let's say it's the subtle nuances of like police and their prejudices. You can't be young, you can't be non-white, and you can't be woman.
I'd keep my distance if I were you.
Pretty much.
This is a long fucking fight.
Yeah, this is why I was a bit concerned, but we didn't really have an option to save.
Unfortunately.
Which also means that like after this, it's just the final battle, but that's also going to be a bit lengthy. So,
I think it might have
But
like a
also-
checkpoint system, so...
eh.
Yeah, there is. If you stopped here, if you got killed here, you wouldn't have to start from the beginning. But you know.
Okay, what I'll do is after
Well,
this fight, I'll just stop it. Like, as soon as it gets me in the pilot seat and I'm able just to pause the game, I'll stop it. Actually, to be
that might
fair,
not
this
be
thing's...
the-
You know what? Nah, because this thing's got like a ton of
That might
health.
not be the check. Oh, you're just gonna stop it now?
Yeah, because I'm looking at his health. I'm gonna be here a while. Look at that. This fight's a long fight, I can see.
Yeah. All right.
So I think I'll resume this. We'll probably resume the entire bike chase or wherever it starts me next time.
Let's hope.
Hopefully.
So yes, let's hope it doesn't start all the way back at the beginning of the Rufus battle.
I mean, that's still
I mean,
that
that's
wouldn't
still-
be the worst.
Yeah, the worst would be if we then have to start all the way back at Dreamweaver.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I am going to go to title screen. I'm just gonna check.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna find out.
Truth. Has Sabo fucked us?
We'll find out.
Well, I mean, in a different way than normal, obviously.
Gonna find out. Honesty! Destiny's Crossroads! Okay.
Or we're safe.
Otherwise, I was gonna be doing some stuff off stream.
Plotting to kill Sabo.
I meant just, replaying segments.
Realizing that all you need to do to kill Sabo is get a bunch of mob goons.
I'm gonna call Mr. Plow. It's time
Too
to
early.
do.
Really, for Mr. Plow.
It's never too early for Mr. Plow. He comes more than once a year, Sabo. He's not Santa Claus.
It's true. He's always
That's
there
not a lead.
watching.
Plow